The situation for the Ukrainian civilians is getting worse in the east of the country, as the Russians have now captured 2 more towns, while Zelensky's government continue to be in talks with the European Union and Americans for more support. This comes as a lot of the local residents in those towns and villages have now left the area and abandoned their homes and moved towards the center of Ukraine. Yes, the Russian troops continue to advance towards the center, but of course they still remain in the eastern regions of Ukraine. Now, one of the problems that we're currently facing is the debate around the support for Ukraine and all the money being sent and the capabilities of their NATO allies who are also giving strategical support to the Ukrainian army. Now, this is the map of the current situation in terms of over the last 24 hours or so. We've got the 2 places, Sieverna and Lastoshkine, that have now been officially captured, partly again because they keep going in and out over the last couple of years. The timing of it is also getting interesting because of course, the recent visit of a certain Boris Johnson. Yes, Boris Johnson once again decided to go to Ukraine. This time was actually to mark the second anniversary of the invasion of, obviously, the Russian invasion of the Ukrainian territories. Now, at the same time, in Moscow, in order to mark the second anniversary of an invasion, or the special military operation as Putin calls it, they decided to do some fireworks to celebrate it. Yes, these fireworks were seen in a number of cities across Russia, western side of Russia. And again, the debate gets heated when it comes to what's going on with Navalny and, his body and his family. Yes, the latest breaking news update, thanks to Mario and obviously coming from Reuters, is Navalny's body has actually finally been released to his mother after threatening to withhold the body further if specific demands were not met. Russian authorities have reportedly turned over the body finally to his mother. Now, let's not forget that this whole thing got completely out of control over the last few days. Obviously, prison threatened to bury Navalny if his mother refused to agree to their demands. This was obviously a couple of days ago, Navalny's spokesperson said an investigator called Alexei's mother an hour ago and gave her an ultimatum. Either she agrees to a secret funeral without a public farewell within 3 hours, or Alexei will be buried in the colony. Now, obviously, at the end, they finally decided to release their body. Now, the conflict, of course, continues, and we know that as the whole world starts to change with all these elections across the Western world, not just in America as well, but of course all the other European countries, we have to wait and see how and when we're going to have leaders start to indicate any potential talks or negotiations between Russia and Ukraine, or are we going to have this going for another few years until either Russia completely withdraws or Ukraine completely folds?